like the culmination of everything that they've done. You're proud to see the older players or people part of your club accomplish this and be in this place and then fighting for a national championship.
Barnhart keeps it alive back row. This one's put over by Thompson. Well played that time as Kaiser scores again.
And that's where they can really get her back hot, is actually setting her in transition. But the digs haven't been in the middle of the court. No matter how hard Jenna Story is trying, she just can't get it because the power of this Illini Elite offense is not allowing her to put the ball in the middle of the court.
Illini Elite able to keep it in. Down the slide. Oh, that's run effectively. Bailey Rossman, first kill for her.
Really fast, just beats the seam. She keeps the ball in front of her. She's actually chasing that ball, which is the perfect technique for a slide.
Tapped over now. Illini Elite leading by 4, make it 5. Anna Clayton, 43. They have not really had a true answer for her in the middle of the court.
And just such a heads-up play. It's so smart. It's so exciting to watch these players be as smart as they are. You have one player in the left front coming around, making the dig, and then you attack that same zone over and over again.
Block is there that time, but just out of bounds. Point Asics Kiva. Allie Stumbler back to serve. Young lady headed to Kentucky. She'll stay in state. Surprised we don't have any Louisville commits that we can see on this Asics Kiva roster, but keep in mind that could very well change, as players will sign during that signing period, November and then late all the way into the next year, February, March sometimes, players will sign as well. That's a kill by Barnhart, but Aaron, back to the signing. A lot of these players sign in that early signing period in November, so that makes this time of year so interesting because a lot of decisions are made after tournaments like this.
Oh, absolutely, and a lot of these players are actually going to get their actual offers during this tournament because the coaches are like, okay, we need to make a decision going into this. And a lot of players will be like, okay, well, I want to see what all my offers are, and I want to play them against one another and see really where I want to go. And then when they make that decision of where they want, it's like a monkey off your shoulders, and they play with so much more fire and passion because it's just about the game again.
Fun time in the lives of all these great student athletes. 12-8 now. Edge to Illini Elite. Big time kill. Micah Allison continues to hammer away. Very smart, efficient player.
And just so far, Kiva just hasn't had an answer for any of the attackers for this Illini Elite team. If you know that Micah Allison's in the front row, it's almost like you bail your middle out and have her go attack that pin because she's going to be a big threat on offense.
Tapped over this time, and this is going to go down. So 14-8. Illini Elite took a little bit off of that one. Grace Cleveland's also been very effective. Micah Allison still serving. Lots of talking on the court. Played in the back row. And now this one sails out.
And I think the first offensive error for Illini Elite in the second set. So far, they have just been next to perfect. And it's hard to respond if you're Kiva because, you know, you're trying to make some things work, but the defense isn't there, or this Illini Elite team's defense is just so phenomenal.
Service error. And now Illini Elite 10 away from capturing their very first AAU Junior National Volleyball Championship. Allison Cathy on the other side for Asics Kiva. Can they get her going? Not this time as they go to Kaiser, and Kayla Kaiser scores once again for Asics Kiva.
And it's a relief for Kiva to have her back in the front row just because she is a workhorse. She's going to get those slowdowns on the blocks. She's going to make sure that the defense can transition some attacks and hopefully score some points and get some good offensive swings.
Asics Kiva needs a run here, but they're not going to get it if Hannah Thompson keeps swinging like that. So Thompson going to Bradley. Grace Cleveland going to Purdue. Hannah Clayton will head to Iowa. Right side. Comes off the net. Jenna Story able to play it. Stumler. Good swing. And now put over by DeMarcus. Ball kind of fell flat up against the net. Illini Elite still get it over. Oh, tell you what, Hannah Thompson feeling it.
And there's just never any panic on this Illini Elite team. They're scrambling around, but there's never that sense of, oh gosh. It's like so calm and collected, and they just execute plays. Really good high extension, kind of turn that thumb just to go down the line. But they've stayed so calm and collected.